a book review of Bonehunters by Steven Erikson. This is a chunky one, and this is long overdue. This is the 6th book in the Malazan Book of the Fallen series, and I really enjoyed it. It was a hard one because I buried myself in arcs and had to put this on the back burner. So I read this for over a span of 3 months. It is over 1,200 pages long. I read it on Kindle actually because this is hard to lug around, and it was really affecting my wrists and my fingers with my Ehlers-Danlos. But I did sometimes pick up the book because I do like to read a nice thick chick, and it is pretty floppy and nice. But I really enjoyed this. The stats for the book should be on the screen, and let's talk a little bit about this spoiler free. This book is probably not my favorite Malazan book, but I've not read a book that I absolutely hated. I did not overly care for Dead House Gates, which is the 2nd book. I know that's probably the lowest rated book for me, even though I still overall enjoyed it. It was one of my least favorites. However, a lot of people seem to struggle with Dead House Gates. And let me tell you that the farther I've gotten in the series and the more Dead House Gates and the characters and the storyline have become relevant in later books, the more appreciation I have for Dead House Gates and the foundation it gave me for all of those storylines, characters, and plots. So there's that to be considered. Even though Dead House Gates probably wasn't one of my favorites of the stories, it's probably one of the most heavily relied upon, in my opinion, at this point. So, even if Dead House Gates isn't rocking with you, stick it out because honestly, you'll be glad for that foundation in later books. But in Bonehunters, we follow some of my favorite characters. We have Apslar back. She's a lot of fun. Cutter. Karsa Orlong. Karsa Orlong is my man. Like, he is morally gray to a fault almost. And I absolutely adore him in his storyline. I really like him as a character. I just can't get over how much fun he is, and that's weird to say if you know, you know, but he really is just someone I really enjoy being in a setting with and reading about. So just like with every Malazan book, we meet a bunch of new characters, right? But we also follow some good ones that I just mentioned before. We have the gods playing with all of these people, playing with their storylines, playing with their lives. We have some more Icarium and Mappo in this book, and I'll admit their storyline has been of less importance to me, but I think their storyline is starting to ramp up because the ending with Icarium, I'm not gonna tell you what happens, but when I tell you that it makes him 900 times more interesting, it absolutely does. Icarium just shot from like, okay, he's interesting, but what's going on with him, like the long walk is getting old, to oh my god, like what's going on with my boy now, like what's he doing, like he went from meh to my man, like seriously, like Icarium really blew up at the end of this book, and I'm now desperate to know what's going on with him. I really still like Icarus Pust. His wife, Morgana, like seriously. Those two are hilarious. I'm really ready to get back to some of my oldies but my goodies though. I mean, I need some more Tehol and Bug, which I believe is in the next book, so I'm excited about that. Where's my man Kruppa? Like, I really like Kruppa. I like him a whole lot. I know a lot of people are really hit and miss with Kruppa, but I enjoy him. But this was great. I enjoyed this quite a bit. Again, not my top favorite. Maybe I should do a ranking of the books that I've read thus far in Malazan. Is anyone interested in my ranking for what books I like the most? I feel like I'm not the same as most people when it comes to the rankings. But this was good. This was good. I'm really interested. I'm not gonna lie. I'm over 200 pages into the next book already, The Reaper's Gale, and enjoying that one even more than this one so far. So it's just getting better and better. And so I'm into book 7 a good chunk of the way. And yeah, if you guys want a long form review of this on YouTube, let me know. I'd be happy to do that. Get a little bit more in detail. It might be a little bit more spoilery, and it will absolutely assume that you've read the previous books. But yeah, let's talk a little bit more about Malazan. I don't see it enough, and I really enjoy it. I'm really enjoying it. So as usual, I am buddy reading this with my friend Justin. Go follow him for more Malazan content. But this is a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying it.